mode that whenever you are free and you want to say something, you want to discuss something with someone, you can already, of course, send me a voice message, and I, when I get my time, I will check your voice over messages and I will send you a voice that this is the thing that you need to change. You could change here a bit. So maybe that consistency and the continuity actually is important, more important, because in the class, this class, I take the class for maybe just for 1 hour, and within or 1 or 1.5 hour. But after that class, and even within the class, most of the time, what happens? I speak sometimes, and you, all of you speak. So there are very lesser time for you, lesser time for you to speak of, right? So for each and every day, if you just speak just for 5 minutes and there are many mistakes, and you just to notify all those mistakes, you actually need to practice speaking. So you need a partner to speak with, otherwise the situation won't be actually increase, it will actually decrease day by day, because practice is the other day also, always I say that practice is the main key. Whenever you start reading, actually, that what happens whenever there are some students that I ask them that read this line out, and if they came, I told them that you come, come here, and before coming here, like before I come to teach you, just go through the lines. And if they actually go through the lines, then they can read it properly and there is no mistake. But if they didn't, I totally can understand it, because if you are reading anything for the first time, there is a mistake, there's some mistakes that you actually make unconsciously. So that's why, Nadim, I'm saying that you need to practice with another person. You need a speaking partner actually for each and every day. Maybe not. You see that I have started speaking and I have been speaking for almost, maybe it's maybe almost 10 minutes, right? So I have been speaking, and you will also be able to like say not, and maybe thousand times better than me, because I am also in the process of learning as well. So there are like, you can do one thing, Nadim, that you can send voice over voice messages, and WhatsApp is such a great place to send all those voice messages. And maybe you can, if you are not in the same position on same like that, there is another person who is also eager to learn English, so you can send the voice messages to each other, and you can actually continue your conversation. Or maybe speak in, if you feel some kind of awkwardness while speaking in front of them, so you can, of course, that WhatsApp or mobile phone is such a brilliant actually device to go on with all of those things. And you need to practice, otherwise the things won't be actually possible to do, right? So Nadim, I actually insist you to do all this thing actually. Otherwise, you already got it. The concept you already got it. Even today, I still do it today. Like, not just, I don't only speak with you in English. In the class, I don't only take English classes and I just speak in English just with you. It's not the fact. Actually, still, whenever I'm speaking with my friends, or maybe I'm typing, whatever the things I do, I always try to speak, most of the, not most of the times, but like sometimes try to speak in English. And my, like, I'm the way I'm sitting down or waking up, after waking up, the way my exercises of English, like the way I am speaking in English, or the way I'm actually continuing my journey with English, it maybe happens a day for more than 5 or 6 hours per day. It happens. Do you actually spend this much time with English? Nothing. What do you think?
Ma'am, probably 3 or 4 hours can be,
Three or
but
four.
yes, ma'am. But maximum time I attend in class, ma'am. But outside of the class, uh, I got minimum time, ma'am,
You get
less
minimum
than
time.
two
I
hours.
get it. I get
Yes.
it, Nadim. I totally get it that you
But
get minimum.
Ma'am, every day we have 4 or 5 class, and many days have 6 class. So it's really tough to uh, get more time, ma'am. So that's why, ma'am, it's uh, I cannot spend with English 3 or 4 hours daily. Yes, ma'am.
I get it. I totally get it, Nadim. Actually, it became easier for me when our professors they spoke in English, and we did all the classes, 6 to 7 classes, and all the speeches, all of them were in English. So we had a like journey, and we were in that kind of journey for more than 5 years. And even after that, I have many more friends who are fluent in English, and we started speaking with each other, and our level became better and better day by day. So you need to do those kind of things. And I mean, I know that it's not possible for you, but one thing maybe you have noticed or not, I don't know, but I severely noticed it many times that whenever I complete watching one English movie, whether it's British accent or American accent, it doesn't matter. But after I like complete or finish watching that movie, I don't know, from somewhere I feel a bit more confidence. And the way they have been speaking, I actually like grab that kind of way of speaking. And for some days, for 3 or 4 days, I get that kind of spirit, that kind of fluency while speaking. Do you actually have you ever noticed it, Nadim, that after watching a English movie, you feel that kind of fluency while speaking?
Yes, ma'am. I can understand, and I realize that when I listen or when I watch any English movie or any English content, then after that I can speak fluently.
Okay, what about meme? Meme, how many, can you actually, do you have a list that how many English movies that you have? Are they handful, or they are just some are few in number? Meme, could you share your experience?
Not more than some few.
Some and few, don't use them together. Meme, you can say that I have watched few, not many. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So, are they like four or fives in number, or more than them, like more than 10?
No, ma'am. It's like 4 or 5 numbers.
Five in numbers. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, meme, the movie I sent through Telegram, could you actually view it?
No, ma'am. I could not watch the movie because I could not manage my time. My mother is sick now. The household also, and
Household chores. Household chores. Okay.
household chores.
Mhm. Okay. You have to.
Ma'am,
You
I
have
will
to come.
try to complete uh, within
Finish the
tomorrow.
finish the movie. I have given you 1 week, right? So it's enough time, I guess. You can watch it on Friday, because maybe for some students it will be difficult to watch it on Friday. So you can watch it on Friday, because you will literally understand, find the difference. You have just watched 4 or 5 minutes, and within movies, sorry, not minutes, movies. So within 1 month, if you can complete watching minimum 5 movies, or maybe 4 movies, or just one movie for 5 times, even that will also do wonders to your speaking. The way you speak, you try to speak, and you know that you also find, maybe, meme, could you share that your experience, that but for the first time when you are seeing a movie, an English movie, you don't feel that fluency, but after you complete watching maybe 7 or 8 movies or 10 movies, then you get that kind of fluency. Meme, have you ever noticed that kind of fluency? That is the same question I asked Nadim. Have you ever did it, feel
No,
the way?
ma'am. I did not.
You did not. Yes. Why? Because have you watched the whole movie in one go? Like
Yes,
binge
ma'am.
watch? Okay. All right. So I think you needed more time to watch. Maybe you could watch series, right? Series would have been a maybe option for actually being fluent in English. That would have will actually that does a lot of those kind of series actually do wonders in your speaking, the way you speak actually. So that will do better things. And you know that if you watch one movie, that will not even matter that you need to watch uh, hundreds of movies. But if you can watch one movie for three times or four times, if you like that movie so much. There was a time, you know, that there is a series, maybe you have heard of it, Harry Potter series. So I actually watched the movie, and the whole series. There are 8 parts of the movie. I also read the book as well. So what happened in the movie, for 1 month, like after 1 month, I always watched one part again and again and again, and still watch that movie. Like there are one part I have watched it more than 20 times. So it actually happens, you know. It's not the fact that you need to actually watch several movies, but you can watch even one movie for 3 or 4 times. And if you want to learn that, let me see what does this word mean, let me check what does this word mean, by which you can actually increase the level of your vocabulary and the way you have been speaking or speaking with each other. I have been speaking the for maybe for 20 minutes now that you have been listening. So this actually will help you. At first, Mim, you will find that at first when you are listening, someone is speaking so fluently, you will feel one kind of nervousness. It, have you felt it, Mim? Like while we have been speaking here, you feel that sometimes that, no, I can speak better than this, but when someone is fluent in front of you, we feel like, no, I can't speak. Have you ever felt this, Mim?
Yes, ma'am. I
Yes.
felt so much nervousness. That's why I could not say anything, and I could not find the words uh, which are needed that time. I could not find the words.
Yes, actually, that happens. That happens a lot, actually, because you know, from my personal experience, I want to share actually, because what happened one day, not one day, like most of the times, as we started our journey from a very, I because I was in a KG school, kindergarten school. So the schools actually teach you English from your like very childhood. So what happened that even though I was like, I would do better than the other students when I was in high school. But as my father, he is a English professor of a college, and like he actually, there are many times he spoke in English, and in front of him, I don't know, like I literally couldn't say anything. I was so afraid of saying things in English. I actually lost my words, that how should I tell, what should I say him, will he judge me, what are the things happening to me. But now that I have finished a journey, I have actually completed my journey. One, not completed, I'm still on the journey, and I have a long way to go actually. So we have been, what we have been, I have noticed one thing, that whenever now he speaks with me, I got that kind of confidence. And that confidence, where did I get, you know, that whenever I'm speaking with another person, after speaking, I have spoken maybe more than 2 years. It has been 2 years that I have been speaking in English with one of my friends, or two of my friends. So that had been a lot of that became came a so much usefulness to me. And actually, I just by speaking, and do not to be afraid. When if you become afraid, that's when you will get caught up into one kind of situation of fairness or fearfulness, or maybe afraid of kind of approaching someone, or you will be kind of afraid of those situations. But if you feel like, no, I can tell her whatever I would feel like to, then you start speaking from today. Try to start speaking, and then watch the videos and then try to speak with yourself in the mirror. Like look at the mirror, look in the mirror and then speak with yourself. Suppose that you are the person to judge yourself, and if you continue doing this thing, Nadim, also you can also try this thing. Maybe it will feel like silly, or maybe you will first you will feel very why funny, because why am I doing this. But if you do that continuously, you will feel more confident, and you will feel more confidence while speaking with other people, and actually this is the I think, I feel like you should be the judge. uh, for the first time, whenever you are doing any kind of thing, you should judge yourself in the mirror actually. So I feel that will be very helpful. Try, and of course you should maintain the consistency each and every day, each and every day. If you do one sort of that kind of speaking, that kind of listening, it will do wonders actually. I promise it will do wonders. Nadim or Meme, if you feel like you don't have any partner or anyone, like if that you can't, you want to speak something in English, you can actually send me in the group, or maybe in the if you don't want that others will judge your voiceover, you can send me in my inbox as well. That won't be a matter, but you need to do better each and every day. I want to see your progress whenever you're speaking or whenever you are doing things. I want to see that kind of progress. Okay, right now.
Okay, ma'am. I will try.
Right. All right. So I would now ask Nadim. Nadim, have you gone through the two videos that I have sent?
Yes, ma'am. I already watched
Okay,
those
I
videos
already
that
have
you already
watched
given.
because it was today, right? And today is not over yet.
Yeah.
Yes. So the videos, let me um, recall it again. Hmm. Right. One was animals cannot be blue, and another one was the life of a baby polar bear. So you went through both of them. So which one did you like better?
I think, ma'am, animals cannot be blue, ma'am, because I watched this video multiple times.
You watched this video multiple times. So could you actually share your experience while watching it? What was the topic in the video, and what did you find interesting while watching the video?
Okay, ma'am, thank you so much. And very first, I'm sharing my own experience that I gather in these videos. I don't know animals me. And in these videos, uh, I I saw that sometimes nature plays tricks with us, and I also know that animals have a lot of secret, such as their excellent use of colors, and for in these videos
Their
also
excellent
mention.
uses of color, Nadim. Their excellent uses of color.
Thank you, ma'am. The excellent uses of colors, and in these videos, um, I saw that there a group of researchers tried to know the animal's color, and they told that uh, animal animal evolve with all the colors of rainbow, like yellow, red, and black, etc. And uh, but they have a problem,
Nadim,
and
it's not involved, it's absorb. Okay, not involved, it's absorb. Animals can absorb all the colors from the rainbow, but not blue.
okay, but animals are not blue, and uh, here uh, I also knowing that animals can produce color, their cell or pigments. So, but uh, blue is blue is the problem of animal, and
Blue is a problematic color for animals.
Blue is a problematic color for of animal, and I also noticed an amazing thing that they're deceiving us, and they play with lights by using their uh, using their body, sorry, physical structure, and uh, the researcher.
Nadim, I'm sorry.
Ma'am,
Uh, could you actually pronounce it as structure, not structure, because there is no E in front of S. So can you say structure?
structure, ma'am, physical structure.
Right. Nadim, one thing that I would, okay, I will say later. You first finish, then I will.
Okay, ma'am. And in these videos, I also saw that mm, the researcher uh, uh, using as an example of butterfly, and butterfly, we all know that uh, uh, butterfly color of of, of blue, but they they
The
explain
color
in
of
this match
butterfly, the colors,
the
there are some butterflies which are of blue colors. Use this way.
blue color. Yes, ma'am. And in this matter, they explain that uh, it is the uh, it is the light reflect. If we see if we see the same butterfly different angle, we can see um, different color, and 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 in these videos, last part, I saw that uh, in this earth, blue, the color of blue is very rare, and in like uh, in this earth no there is there are no blue food, and also they told that less than 10% flowers are blue, and uh, if 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 anyone can say sea and sky is blue, they also explain that it is the it is it is also color reflect. Thank you,
Color
ma'am.
reflected. Color reflected, Nadim. And color of blue, you can use the color of blue here while you say that they have like used the color while using the color of blue erokum, like you cannot use this way. Like here you could have before this sentence you said another, in another sentence, that the color of blue, the butterflies are of color of blue. You can use this way, not like the butterflies are color of blue. The butterflies are blue. It's all right. Okay, you don't need to use color of blue. Okay. And Nadim, the other thing that I actually uh, wanted to share, that Nadim, that the way you actually pronounce the English words, it's actually better. And Nadim, could you tell me how many English movies have you watched till now, or maybe series?
Ma'am, specifically, I can't remember that uh, what, ma'am.
How many?
Sorry, ma'am.
How many? How
How
many
many?
you have
How
watched?
many? How many I watch? But uh, every day I randomly watch uh, various kind of short videos. It perhaps um, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and maximum 1.5 hour or 1 hour daily, ma'am. Last 1 week.
Okay. And Nadim, what about the movie that I sent? Did you go through the movie?
Ma'am, it's starting, ma'am, but I cannot complete, ma'am. I will
I couldn't
complete.
complete.
Yes, ma'am, I couldn't complete, but I will try my level best to end this week.
Okay, Nadim, you can do Nadim or Meme, both of you. I am asking you that you can watch it just by, like you can binge watch it, which means just win one go. You can watch the whole thing. That would have been better to actually understand the movie in a better way, and you would love it. At the like end of the movie, or maybe at the you really will love the movie, and the ending will be so much shocking. And so I think it would have been better if you watch the movie in one go. And maybe at first, whenever you watch the movie for the first time, you will get so much involved in the incidents. I'm not saying about this movie, this particular movie, but I'm saying about any kind of movies that you watch, or any kind of videos for the first time. When you see it, because it has a visualization and as well as like a voiceover, so there are many things that you actually forget to notice for the first time you watch something, and you actually don't give that much importance to the voiceover or the language they have been speaking in. So I think at first you can do one thing, that you can actually go through the whole movie. Maybe you can watch 20 minutes per day, or maybe you can binge watch it. It doesn't matter, but after you finish watching it, then you can start watching the same movie for the second or third time. That's when you start actually learn something from the movie, so watching 200 movies is not better than watching 5 movies. And for maybe 51 per one movie, you can watch the movie. If you watch the movie 10 times, that is actually 10 times more helpful than watching 200 movies like once. That is actually more helpful. So you can watch one movie for 2 or 3 times. That would have been really better option for you to learn the language. So Nadim, that thing I was telling you that the way you speak, maybe the words, you accent those words, you pronounce those words, they are actually better. I don't know how many, because how many movies that you have watched, but that's the day I started taking class here, that the way you spoke, okay, the way you spoke the English, it was actually better. Because like that, there is a certain kind of level of our Indian continent in which we speak in English, and you have actually that a bit of better, that you have a better kind of accent than actually the others. Maybe the others, they are more fluent than you, but you have that kind of accent. So I think you have better hearing, and maybe you have gone through that kind of journey. So Nadim, don't get disheartened. That's what I'm trying to say you actually are doing good. But the thing only thing I need is that I think you need now, that you need a partner to speak with. Otherwise the situations, and maybe you have not given that much concentration, but you have been trying to concentrate. So go on with that much of concentration for next 2 months. You will be assured, you will feel so much more confident while speaking. And if you do that, Tadim, that will be so much more better for you. Okay, so Meme, have you gone through the next video, or the both videos that I sent in the group?
Ma'am, I completed the first video, but I could not manage the time to complete the second video you provided.
Okay, you couldn't
Sorry, ma'am.
finish. um
Ma'am, after
okay,
finishing the
Nadim,
class,
I will do.
I will try to complete the second video and practice over it. But I go through the first video better.
Okay, you can. You went through the first video in a better way. Okay, it's all right. Then I will do one thing that I will send you the videos actually for the spoken class. I will send you two videos each day, because just one video maybe for 4 or 5 minutes, that is not enough for a day to listen. So I will send you the videos after just finishing my class. After I complete my classes, I will send you so that you can get more time to actually finish the video or watch the video. But
Yes, ma'am.
Mim, yes, Mim, could you actually, so now can you tell me what you saw in the first video? What was it about, all about your experiences? That's why I asked Nadim to speak first, so that you can actually share your experiences. You can go on.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Ma'am, I knew about the different tricks of these animals because my honors or bachelor subject was zoology. That's why I knew something about that. But today, when I saw the first video, I also understand about the details, which helps me to more to learn about more details. Today, I understand by this first video that animals cannot be blue or they cannot they cannot contain blue, but 99% animals can appear blue. They cannot contain blue because they have a lots of secret which are used for protecting themselves and adapting with their environment. They such as they use various colors uh, to attract others or attract formatting with others and disguise and protect themselves from any harmful situations or dangerous situations. They use colors as their tricks on other animals and also humans as well, and they can turn into every color of they can turn into every color of the rainbow, which are gradually developed into themselves from many pigments. They can create pigments by their special cells. Uh, Also, I see there some researchers some researchers are um,
Yes, Mim. Tell me, what are you trying to say? I can help.
my some researchers are also told there that animals can create different types of pigments uh, which which are produced by special cells and but blue blue can they cannot create blue or they cannot contain blue color. uh, they cannot create they have not any pigment to create blue color. If we can see some animals like if we can see some animals appear blue, it means they can deceive us or they try to deceive us or or protect themselves from any predators or adapting themselves in their environment. And their physical structures are different. Uh, their physical structures, sorry ma'am, they using their physical structures instead of using pigments as a trick to deceive us. We can because we can see light uh, in the visible spectrums, because because visible spectrums can contain lights which we perceive different wavelengths of light in that visible spectrum. Then also I watched in the last part, researchers also said that different we can see various colors. We can see various colors by perceiving different wavelengths as color, because visible spectrums contains all the colors we can see. And uh, I can say the example which the researcher showed showed at in the video, that blue morpho butterfly, which appears blue color, because they try to create uh, a clever way by its wing scales, because its wing scales are connected with light, uh, like prism, because prism can disperse the different wavelengths of light, which we can see when sunlight or uh, uh, ma'am, I cannot arrange
Okay,
the
it's all
sentences,
right.
but I can
Okay.
understand.
Okay, I get it. I totally get it. Actually, what happens, you were trying, but you don't have to remember all the things that the researcher said. You should say the things that you felt after watching the full video. Maybe 3 or 4 times you can watch the video, then
Yes,
what
ma'am.
was the gist, what was the, yes, that's you can say. You don't have to mention all those things that the scientists they said or the researchers they said. You don't need to mention all of them, you know. You can actually skip all those. What you genuinely feel, you need to speak those things by yourself. I think that's how you will get better in your. If you don't give that much importance, or actually don't give your that much concentration to the informations they have given, rather you can feel the way they have been speaking, and you can actually because these videos are just to actually continue your journey in listening, so that you don't forget to listen at least maybe 10 minutes of video or maybe 10 minutes of English, so that you can be better in your spoken way.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
that's what I, yes, so that's what I think that you could have done. Okay, now right, Mim, so you can mute yourself now. um all right. So Nadim, Nadim, now I would like to ask you one question that all right, so you can say like, um was there any kind of, that there are many occasions they happen in your life, and there are many incidents that actually happens to be appear in front of us when you were not aware of the situation. So Was there any moment that you went to a place and you lost something, and then you were hurrying all the places, and you became like a mad person, and you searched for it for many times, and at last you found it out? Was there any kind of incident like this, Nadim?
Ma'am, I'm trying to
Yes, Nadim.
remember.
Okay, okay.
Yes, ma'am. I remember, ma'am. Basically, it was a horrible situation that happened with me, uh, and this was uh, in the year of 2019, when I was going to uh, Sylhet. In that moment, our bus uh, stopped at the Kumilla, but and uh, I go outside. uh, I go outside of the bus, and then I was searching my money bag, but I can't found it. Uh, After that, I was in the meantime, I was so hungry, because last day uh, I couldn't eat, because next the next day, uh, I had a admission examination in Sylhet. So that is why I was so nervous, and I couldn't eat anything. But uh, when I mm, when I back, and I'm searching my money bag, but I can't. I cannot I cannot find it. And this situation is so horrible. And after that, I uh, when I went back, I returned uh, mm, I returned my bus, and then I found it, uh, the um, under the seat. I got it, ma'am. And the situation was very uh, horrible, ma'am. And uh, uh, all the moment, I cannot forget ever.
Okay, I can never forget that moment. I all right, Nadim. Actually, these kinds of things actually happen. Right. So, meme. Now, I would like to ask you another question. That meme. Do you have a childhood friend whom you actually cherished for a long time, or maybe you still have a contact with them? Do you have any of your childhood friends? Meme.
Yes, ma'am. At this moment she was not connected with me, but in
She
my
is not
childhood
connected with me.
she is
Yes.
not connected with me. But in my childhood, uh, from my kindergarten school, uh, I was I was first met with her, and
I first
after
met with her.
sorry, ma'am, I could not.
I first met I first met with her. I was first met with her. No, I first met with her.
I first met with her, and after completing my kindergarten at class 5, then I could not be able to contact with her. And now I I remember some some moments with her,
Yes,
which
yes, ma'am. So you can actually, the question I wanted to ask you, that you can actually describe her, your childhood friend, and how you spend time with her. You can express your feelings about those things. How did you spend your time with her or he, whatever, and how was and what kind of person she was or he was. You can share your experiences.
uh, she's a brilliant student uh, at that time, and she she helps me then a lot, and she my she I and she
She
always
and yes, me and I. Okay.
okay ma'am, she always try to
Yes, ma'am. What are you trying to say? She tried to.
ma'am, I need some time to remember those things.
Okay, you can have 30 seconds for thinking.
Okay ma'am.
You can mute yourself and then you can start
Okay ma'am,
saying.
thank you ma'am.
Okay, we will wait. We will wait. So, Nadim, did you have a childhood friend? Nadim?
Ma'am, specifically, I have no childhood friend, but when I was a student of class 6, in that time, I had a friend, and he is still he connected, he connect with me, and we and the an amazing thing that uh, we are in a, we are we were same school, same college, and same university. Uh, belong we belong same university, and when we were a student of class 6, we always try to spend together, play together, and we uh, m- me and my uh, friend was me and my friend always uh, try to uh, try to dream. We live we live together, uh, and now still we are a good friend, and he is studying in geology department at Rajshahi University, and now I'm studying in same university, Department of Islamic Studies, ma'am.
Okay, it's actually great. So, did you get into the university at the same year?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so like you were friends and both of you got chance into the same university from one village.
Ma'am,
You were
mm, ma'am, not only same university, ma'am, same school, same college, and same university as well, ma'am.
wow. So for your school and your college and your village, all of you would have been very much proud of you that both of you got chance into such an like honorable university. It was actually
Yes,
an
ma'am, and still he is my best friend, ma'am. And last day I meet with him.
okay. That's really great. That's really great. It's actually very rare to actually. It's a very great luck of you that you get to study at the same university with your best friend. It's actually a great thing to have. And I have my best friend, and she is married now. She is almost having, she will be having a kid very soon, a child very soon. And we don't get even, we got like away from each other from maybe it was 2014. She went to Dhaka and for study purposes and all those things, and we are not in that much contact. Still, whenever we speak, we feel that kind of connection between ourselves. But that kind of quality time we couldn't actually spend with each other. That when we were children, we did that thing together. But now, though, it's very rare. Even I haven't seen her for maybe 2 years, for more than 2 years. So you are very lucky, Nadim, that you have gotten your friend, your best friend actually, and you can spend time together. It's very rare thing to have. I wish that you will cherish this friendship forever. Right.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. All right. And Mim, have you prepared yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So you can carry on.
After I after finishing, sorry, ma'am. She always try to help me to understand about the class lectures. Sometimes she helped me to complete my homeworks. Also, I remember that she invited me many times in her home, and her mother cared me a lot. Uh, she have one
Her mother loved me a lot, not care me a lot. Her mother
loved
loved me a lot.
loved me a lot, and she gave me many gifts whenever she got uh, any chance. Still now, I put the gifts at my showcase.
I
That
kept, I kept, I kept the
I
gifts.
kept the gifts. Sometimes I remember those moments, and it when I thought about those moments, I felt very happy that she was with me at that time. And after completing kindergarten, we had two uh, different different high schools. That's why we could not be able to connect each other. Uh, then I got the chance to use any mobile phone or cell phones. That's why I also don't didn't connect with her. But still now I try to find her uh, by Facebook, but I could not get get her real Facebook ID. That's why I could not able to able to connect with her. That's it, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Mim. Actually, um, that is actually pathetic. I have a similar kind of experience that I had to go through, and I lived in like there was a time I lived in Joshua, and Joshua is the like my mom's birthplace. It's Joshua, and like there was one of my friend, and her name was Anira, and like we met each other for maybe 1.5 months or maybe 2 months because um, I was staying there because my brother was about to born, and I was 4 years old but still I remember her. She was so kind to me. She gave me all of her dolls, all of her like playing things, and we shared all those things. And then when I came back here after some days, maybe she was actually transferred. She, like, her father got transferred into another place, and I could never find her. I don't even know, I don't even remember what's her full name is, and what all those details. I also don't remember. My mother also, she doesn't remember all those things. So, like, it feels sometimes bad that we don't have that kind of friend who was in our childhood, who actually we had that happiness while spending time with each other. So this actually happens sometimes. Still, we need to go on, and I hope that you someday find your friend. Right. So I think I will share share. Nadim, did you actually go through this video, the polar bear video, or should I give this as the homework again for tomorrow and another video?
Ma'am, I already watched this video, ma'am. You
All
can
right,
change
then.
the homework.
All right. And Mim, the homework that you sent yesterday, I will check it on tomorrow. On our like basic grammar class, I will check your writing, and I will send you new homeworks. And tomorrow I will have your class from 7, and Bangladeshi time I will have your class from 7:45. Okay. And not 7:30, because like it takes some time to actually start the class. Like, I will start, there is in the routine, we have the schedule at 7:30, but we'll start the class actually at 7:45. Okay. So I will send you the videos and go through like, I will send you two videos, and both of you, we should go through both the videos, and we will discuss about them in tomorrow's class, and I will send you some homeworks for the basic grammar class. Okay. All right. So I think I will stop the class here today for today, and we will have our class or our discussions, all those things by tomorrow. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you give us the next homework within tonight?
All right, I will, ma'am.
Okay,
I will.
ma'am. Thank you so much.
All right. All right then. All right then. Good night, Nadim and Safa and Gangotridi, all of you, and take care. Allah Hafiz.